I don't know if they'll low profile whip. If they do, I don't know how Belmont would ever win this matchup. But what's most important is him just kind of getting the early kills, because Richter is kind of heavy. Like, he doesn't just die.
And Gio rocking the Chie tag. I like it.
And Belmont also does have auto shield options. He has that up B and he has Nair, and both of those make it just so he's like, okay, you can't hit my shield. Like,
and I'm not gonna lie, any character, any zoner with an up B is a little bit carried. Not like actually carried, because Gio is pretty sick, but I mean, like, Samus, Richter can get out of a lot of tight situations, especially against those smaller characters that most people can't.
They have a good option that's just like, okay, you have to get off me now. Like, you have to respect, like, so mostly like the counterplay for...
He's dead and Gio's only at 50! Let's go!
I didn't see any takers on that bet in Twitch chat. So
maybe someday.
I drove Gio here, so I'm biased. He's a good friend of mine.
I'm pretty sure if McBee wasn't playing today, he'd probably hook you up with that.
Either way, so we're seeing Marcel kind of answer back on the second stock. I think what's very important is, obviously, that backer, very strong, can get a kill, but he's going to need to actually get the stock off of Gio. And if Gio's just dashing backwards and putting him in situations where it's like, ooh, really awkward to hit him and really awkward to kind of weave through all of Belmont's moves, then that's where he's going to get himself a significant lead.
Pichu definitely is small enough to weave around those said moves and really make things uncomfortable for Gio. Ooh, and the down air right there? Ooh, someone's getting hyped for some match off stream. I don't
know what's happening.
Oh,
it's fun watching the kids fight.
Exactly. Get out of here. He said, I'm part of the big dogs. I don't have to worry about this.
I need to know.
Bro, we are not focused on this match. I am mad.
What's happening?
Yo, who is it?
It's Peter. It's Peter the Bowser, and then a Link player. I think it's Peter and Meek.
Interesting.
I don't know.
Crazy.
Okay, either way, the match at hand. So it seems that while we were...
Who was it? Did they call it? No, I was just asking.
Yeah, I know Arlington or Burleson or wherever gets really loud whenever Peter's playing, so...
Yeah. Texas is notorious for being either, you can call it what you want, toxic maybe, but we're pretty hype over here.
I would never, ever in a million years describe what Cheeks does as regionals as toxic.
Me neither.
I would describe that as passionate, as, you know, many things. Toxic is not one of them.
Exactly. I agree with that sentiment so much. There's no one else that can bring the hype like that. And speaking of hype, Gio's got game one.
Yeah, and honestly, I do feel like this is a matchup where it would be definitely harder for Belmont. So that just kind of goes to show, I think, his control of his character and his ability is really, really, like, on par with someone who would be PR level, in my opinion. I remember when I talked to Austin about it, like, there are people that after a while, after you haven't played them, like, you start sleeping on them again, or if they haven't been doing too hot, you'll start to think, oh, I'll just beat them. And Austin and I agree that Gio is just, like, never one of those people.
Never.
Like, he can be gone for, like, 2 months, and then...
come back and be godlike. Still.
Yeah, and just come back and place top 8, win, you know, do very well.
I said those F-tilts are going to be putting in work in order to get this damage early. Yeah, solid neutral right now.
Getting around. Oh, and that's death. Yep.
God.
Getting around F tilt and fair is like the hardest part about fighting Belmont.
Yeah. Oh my God! Got the dunk hitbox of the Thunder.
Interesting. Yeah, and that evens it back up. I feel like. Honestly, I think he could have just DI'd in and tech that. Maybe I'm wrong.
Maybe.
But I wasn't expecting it, so I wouldn't put it past him to not expect it as well. Right. But either way, while doing that, Marcel has put a lot of % on him, just kind of using these T-jolts. I think someone just threw a controller. Wow. It is a
wild day today here at Redline, or
yeah, and that's
freaking Crucible Arcadian tonight, guys.
So basically, I honestly haven't been paying attention to the match that much.
There's just been too much happening around us. But yeah, I think Marcel has swung the momentum back in his favor here in this.
He's actually gimped it. Like that's the difference. Is he's actually like gimped.
That was almost saucy.
Are they watching the stream? Because they scream like whenever something happens like on this screen.
They could be.
So I'd have to think that someone is at least watching the stream and not all of the people watching.
I don't know why they don't just watch it in there. There's like a bunch of chairs still open. My God.
Oh, and just barely gets hit by the T-Jolt. I know this stage is really good for Pikachu just because, or Pichu and Pichu, just because they can very easily like use that T-Jolt to create space and be able to get them to run back like on the stage. The Axe gonna catch it. And now, if Marcel doesn't steal out the stock very quickly, I think Gio will be able to take it. And this is where he needs to make something happen. When he's off stage, like he took, I think like he killed Gio at like actually 0 and then like 40 or something like that.
Yeah.
So when he's living to these like upper percents, okay, someone just won.
Someone just got bodied, and we're hearing the side effect.
It is Peter winning.
Okay. My God. Why wasn't this match streamed? That's what
I'm saying. Yeah.
This apparently is way more hype.
And catches the neutral get up or jump. I'm not sure which one that was with down smash. So, okay, hold on.
Jesus Christ! All right, so we're even game 1 for 1 right now. Marcy versus Gio. Let's go, Peter.
What is happening?
It sucks that we have to commentate while this hype set is happening.
This set that is beyond hype is going on. I can't see the stocks or the percents. Oh, it's Lucas. Oh, is it Witherman?
We're fumbling stream right now.
Oh, I guess Witherman.
I'm sorry, guys.
Witherman is fighting Peter.
Okay, okay. Is he playing Terry?
No, he's playing Lucas. Okay, well, either way, so let's actually finish this one out, and we can
Yes.
So, Gio gonna go to Town and City. So basically, I think. Oh, and he's dead.
He's dead. Goodbye.
Yeah, as long as Pichu just gimps Belmont, like when Belmont's off stage, he's like a bottom 5 character.
Yeah.
Because you can stand in front of him and he can't whip to the recovery. He can't, he got his jump taken. Being able to deal with the character in that fashion is definitely a very strong point that Pichu and Pikachu have.
Yeah, and back here is no stranger to just deleting the Belmonts altogether. So, I mean, in this map right here, there's a lot of situations and interactions where Pichu can capitalize, especially with these platforms coming through for extensions.
SDs. Yeah,
and that's also another thing from Gio is he is prone to have those fumbles with such a volatile character. Okay, down tilt to start the combo, and that's going to be 30% easy for Dank DDD.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Gio's just tilted at this point. I do know that he's definitely someone like a player that can tilt. And this is still like I know Gio told me he usually plays with earphones and he forgot his earphones at my house. Okay. So I feel like he's probably just hearing all this crap in the background and it's probably bugging him. It would bug me.
So?
I think I have a headset on and can still hear every single thing they're saying.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, you definitely have to have that those headsets on.
But yeah, okay, so Gio can actually still win this if he kills Pichu. Honestly, before like he's at like 90, he can bring this back, and he's been doing really well on his last stock about just kind of bringing neutral interactions in and taking.
Good juggle.
He's been having really good decision making on this last stock, but another misinput. I feel like he's had a few SDs and misinputs in these last 2 games, which is really unfortunate.
Indeed. Oh man, nothing to follow up off of the parry.
But gonna get it, and now it's last stock. He's bringing this back.
Indeed. Yeah. Has to fight a lot just to get these hits to matter, but if anyone can get it done, it's definitely Simon Belmont or Richter.
Absolutely. And Gio just giving Marcel space here. He's playing neutral so well, getting around everything that Pichu wants to throw out.
Okay. Ooh.
Oh, and he misses the down tilt. I'm really surprised. That's usually not a move you see miss.
Not following up properly with the tech chase. Gio getting some stage control.
And this is actually pretty hype right now. Either of them could take this. This is at the point where it could be very difficult for either of these players to actually get in. But one good, cross or one good holy water, Gio knows not to jump. I really like that. He's very aware. Oh, and the axe. Gonna do it. And Geo takes it.
Bringing it back.
I told you, I had faith in my boy. I knew from every second he was never out.
I love it. Oh, that was great.
That's why I brought him. I wanted him to come win today.
So much mental composure had to have happened in that game. With all the yelling and all the hypeness in the background.
I would have, like, gotten up, like, during my set and been like, shut up.
Like bro.
Like,
oh my
they're
God.
cheering for like a losers round 2 or something like that.
It's Denton hype. I would definitely blame UNT if someone was yelling right now. I'm pretty sure it's mostly UNT
All right,
out
so
there
next,
acting a fool.
We got Riddles from RGV versus Lord King, and that'll be Pool 2 winners finals. So we're going to see that next, but until that comes up, I'm going to go look what's happening over there.